Do you want to spend hours in your room screaming at random people on the internet? Don't like football?
Why should I care what 11 men I've never met before do with a ball?
And you suck at COD?
Dude, why is it that when I flash somebody?
Sounds like sim racing is for you. So sit down, strap in, I'm going to show you how you can start sim racing in 2025 for less than 150 quid. And if you clicked on this video, you're probably thinking about getting into sim racing. And I know with the amount of choice we currently have, with wheels, pedals, rigs, stands, games even, it can be a bit overwhelming. So today I'm going to tell you exactly how I would start in sim racing if I started in 2025. And not only am I going to tell you, I'm going to do it as well. So to start, we need to decide where it is we want to race. This can range anywhere from Forza, Gran Turismo, to Assetto Corsa or iRacing on the PC. In my case, I want my setup to be compatible with PlayStation and PC. And lucky for us, there's lots of choice out there for that exact use case. Personally, I use a Fanatec GT DD on my main rig, but that could be a bit pricey if you're just starting out. Let's be honest, £150 isn't much to work with, but we do still have a couple of options, so a couple of things first. It must have force feedback. Do not buy a wheel without force feedback, it's not worth it. Second, it needs to have at least 900 degrees of rotation. Anything less, it's either too old or just not worth the money. That leaves us really with two options, the Thrustmaster T150 and the Logitech G29. Both decent wheels in their own right, but there is a few pros and cons to each we have to consider. First up, a T150. This wheel was released in 2015 and is compatible with PS3, PS4, PS5 and PC. It uses a belt-driven system which is stronger than a gear-driven system and has 1080 degrees of rotation. But it only comes with a two-pedal system, throttle and brake. It's also much harder to come by, at least in the UK. Then we have the G29, also released in 2015 and is also compatible with PS3, PS4, PS5 and PC. It uses a gear-driven system that Logitech have been using for a while now, so it is somewhat old technology. It has 900 degrees of rotation, so a downgrade from the T150's 1080 degrees, but it comes with a 3-pedal system, meaning it also has the clutch pedal. The wheel rim itself is also covered in a nice leather material as opposed to the T150's rubbery texture, which many describe as sticky and sweaty. The Logitech was a lot more popular, meaning there are lots more on the market and will be easier to find a good deal. If you really want to, you can still buy this wheel brand new. So for me, the choice was simple, and I'm going to stick with Logitech. Now, I've used Logitech wheels for years, and I've never had a problem with them. I've had everything from a DFGT to a G920, and for this I think the G29 would be perfect for what I need. Yes, the G29 is getting a bit old now, but there's lots of them out there, which means they are coming in pretty cheap. And that's why I picked up this G29 for a total of £120 from Facebook Marketplace. So now that we have our wheel, we need to think about how we're going to mount it. You could use the table clamp and screw it straight onto your desk, or any table for that matter. But in this case, my desk is quite shallow, meaning if I'm sitting here with the wheel here, my feet will be all scrunched up. Not ideal. So I went back to Facebook Marketplace, and because sim racing has never been so popular, we have lots of choice. And that's where I picked up this used Wheelstand Pro for a further £20. This was £20 and it isn't in the greatest of condition, and also it never came with any mounting hardware, which is a bit of a pain. But I have managed to find a couple of screws to bolt the wheel on, and honestly, until I come up with a better idea, I'm just going to have to set the pedals on here just now. So I'm going to get this set up and then we'll jump over to the PC and talk about what we're going to do there. So with our G29 fully connected to the PC, mounted to our new Wheelstand Pro, it's time to talk about where we're going to sim race. Now, for some of you, you're probably out there, already have a PlayStation, already have Gran Turismo. Or some of you might not have a single racing game. That's fine. Now, if there is one singular sim I recommend you start with, that would be Assetto Corsa on the PC, as it's currently on sale on Steam for £3.87. No other game is going to give you the value that Assetto Corsa gives you for under £4. Now, Assetto Corsa is a 10-year-old game at this point, but the pure amount of community support this game has is ridiculous. It also offers a pretty basic career mode, simple online multiplayer, which is usually quite busy. And thanks to that community support, there is hundreds of mods, hundreds of servers using these mods. So honestly, if you are starting out PC sim racing, Assetto Corsa is the way to go. So at this point, why don't we jump onto Assetto Corsa with our Logitech wheel on the wheel stand and just have a quick race and just see what the experience is like. Okay, so while I'm setting the wheel up for Assetto Corsa, let's go over the price list. First of all, as we all know, I bought the Logitech G29 for £120. After that, I bought a Wheel Stand Pro, which was very used, for a further £20. And finally, we bought Assetto Corsa from Steam, which was on sale for £3.87, which brings our total spend to £143.87. A couple of pound under budget, not too bad. Now that we're all set up, you're joining me here at Brands Hatch for a very quick 2-lap race around Brands Hatch Indy. Said that twice. So here we go, first race with the new setup. We're in the tuned A86. Oh my god! And we're just gonna see, oh god, don't do that, how this goes. Oh, 3 wide. I've not driven this game in so long. Probably since about the time I had this wheel last. Oh, but as you can see, it's a perfectly capable setup. I'm not going to get anywhere near the same experience as I get from my main rig over there, but god, this is fun. Give me a slip up the inside here. Oh, bit wide. Oh, bunk. Up the outside the M3. Oh, right in the back of the Miata. I'm sorry, Miata. It's all good. As I was saying, am I going to get the same experience? Probably not. But I'm still going to have a hell of a lot of fun doing this. And god, it takes me back. It really does. I feel like I'm back about 5 years. Wow. Second place, not too bad, considering. And there you go, that is how I would start sim racing in 2025 for under £150. I really hope that you go through with a setup like this because it's a lot of fun and it honestly leaves you wanting more. So anyway, if there's anything you guys would do different, if you've got a different wheel suggestion, different game suggestion, even different whatever, put it down below in the comments, let me know. This is my method. If you guys have a different method, please just pop it below and maybe we can help someone who's just starting out. Anyway, if you're still watching the video at this point, thank you for sticking around. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Remember to hit like if this helped you out and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks guys.